Hello, hello. We are ready to get started. Yo, Icy, thank you for the resub. I gotta update these sub notifications. I've not streamed Persona in forever. I mean the welcome back is still good for a resub notification. It's just like I don't know, kind of dated. I don't even know what are my notifications. No one ever follows me anymore. Then Big Narwhal. You know you can change your Twitch username, right? Then Big Narwhal. I like that. What's up? Good to have you. Good to have two people watching me on Maya Monday instead of just one. How we doing? Oh, I'm a little short. Let's fix that. Hi. So I've done some rearranging in my room, as in the couch is behind me now. So no more piano. The piano's actually it's here. Um, but you'll never get to see it ever. Because I like to have a piano within arm's reach of me. I miss that about my old setup. Uh, some people who have been here a while, like Icy, could tell you there's always been a piano within arm's reach of me. Also, we've reached 9,000 lifetime views on the channel. That's epic. It's over 9,000. um, that's cool. I'd like to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible, but he can indeed tell you. Yeah, so no more piano, which stinks because I had like some figures on there that were cool in the background, but I would like to move some of these posters maybe up a bit. Don't worry, the Sonic X1 isn't going away. I know everyone likes the Sonic X1, but maybe get some shelves back there. And I know you can't see, but I have some like plushies. Uh, I have like Sands and the Purin ones my girlfriend gave me. Those are gonna chill there, but you can't really see them because I'm here. And then I have a big like tower that's going there, and that's where all my figures are gonna go. So Sonic is gonna move. Persona Dancing is gonna move a bit. I have she's out of camera now, but a Makoto one that's probably gonna be taken down and moved somewhere. Yeah, Epic Tower. And all of my figures are gonna go on that. And yeah, I'm also getting a new bed, but you're never gonna see that because my bed is over there. And I hate having my bed in the background of a stream. That's something when I did this new setup, I like vowed like to never have my bed in the background of my stream ever again because I don't know, it looks so amateur to me. And I'm like a professional Twitch streamer if it wasn't obvious by how often I stream, I'm doing this full time. So, no amateur stream backgrounds for me. Anyway, let's cut the music very abruptly and jarringly and let's go. I'm on like a half setup right now, so some of the audio and stuff might not be tuned right. I don't know. Let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. So Icy Icicle, get out of here if you don't want spoilers, because we are in a very big spoilery part. Yo, the Big Narwhal with the Prime subscription. Yo, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I was just talking about not knowing my notifications. What are they? Don't I have a test? I thought I had a test button on here to test all my notifications, but it's not on here. Huh. Yeah, I don't see it on here. I'm not going to waste more time looking for it, but I know what is my follow one? I know my donation one. Oh, a hype train is close. Sub, gift, or use bits now to start a hype train. Yo, if someone subs, gifts, or uses bits, it will start a hype train. And I'm supposed to tell you guys that. Twitch wants me to tell you guys that. It's so weird seeing a microphone on a headset because I have a regular headphones now. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what's funny is that I do not use this. Ever since I got this headset, I do not use this microphone. I could tear it off right now if I wanted to. But I won't do that. Actually, I want to replace these headphones. Ever since I got these headphones... Yo, Icy with the multiple bits. Let's go. Hype train is not started, but thank you for the bits. Is there like a? Did not tell me the exact amount. But you have 15 seconds. Man. Oh well. Thank you, Icy, for the bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, Luminary Ends, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Happy to see you. Oh, it's because you're the same person. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, well, no hype train. Damn. Oh well. I will never be hype. Okay. Well, here we go. Icy, this is your last spoiler warning. Let's go. Hop right into it. February 9th. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Ugh, I forgot she was here. Donna will never be hype. Yeah, I know. Alright, see ya, Icy. Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you in any way I can. First, about that night. You really didn't go to the Inner Temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. It's probably you, because you are Mega Bitch, as we've established throughout this entire game. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room, in Hazakura Temple. She's so nice with the... Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There was only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me. So it was you! I played this on DS and the HD sprites are weird. That's what most people who played it on the Game Boy and DS say. And I think they look fine, but I haven't. I mean, I have seen the Game Boy and DS sprites, and they look really good for pixel art. Like, it's really, really nice pixel art. But I think these look fine too. I don't know. I think they look cool. I do think they could look better though. What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? Oh, this is important. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. Why the fuck would you do this? Oh my god. This is awful timing. I can't tell you about that yet. Not until her safety is confirmed. Her? The safety of the Acolyte. The Acolyte, huh? All will be revealed in due... Why don't you tell me now? Look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Dunim? No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. As I thought, no Psycho Lux. I like how he keeps calling him that. It's my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. Bruh, why would you not tell me the thing? Oh, I forgot she was here. Oh, I am so pleasantly surprised. Where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Sorry. He was sketching something very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. I can only presume that his intention was to Oh! Anyways, it's time to drag these pathetic excuse for Anatis before the court. Oh my god, that's right, we're gonna see them. Lori's doing them, I hope you're ready. Get in here. It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use. Oh my god, we get to see them interact. This is going to be amazing. Ouch. Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey, I was just artistically rendering... Ouch. You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your Sabona, eh? Correct, why did I say eh? Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist, training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store, now is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the field, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume he wanted to say field work, I hope. That's it. Thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. I'd use a technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch. Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man. Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. Wow, this is too much for me. I don't remember what voice I gave him. See, if I don't stream for 2 weeks, I forget all of my voices. I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. Well alone now. Aren't I edgy? The way he says edgy reminds me of the old lady from last game. Please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody, nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? Mr. Etchworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. Incident is a nice way to put it. Yeah, he really is behind everything. Literally everything. At the lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars that night. Okay. Taste the snowmobile. Yes, you did. You stuttered. Larry, you really didn't see it. Hey, no need to hit your desk. I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see us as a snowmobile. Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile? If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over Cuckoo's nest? Shut up. What is this? I don't know. Don't ask me. It seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. Okay, no you aren't. He's the criminal mastermind of literally every case in the trilogy. I mean, that's possible. I think for this case, I still think it's Pearl. Because, like, she hasn't turned up. And no one seems to be, like, no one seems to care about that. Whatever's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth. Also, he wasn't at the lodge. He's at the bridge. This one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse. So, Veetness, any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay my weep. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. That rundown shack is hardly a lodge, is it? Even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right? See, you can do it if you try. Ouch. There is only one issue here. What you saw at Dusky Bridge. Bruh, he did all the work. Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night. You bet. Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands. What did you say? It's this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack. Using this blackmail letter. But blackmail? No, that was simply a... You uffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering viney fuss of a weakness. So what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy puffy loosey goosey excuse for a whimpering whining wuss of a witness, eh? Oh, he's Canadian, that's right. Call those names didn't seem to bother him at all. Oh, we already did this one. So do we start with something else and then circle back to it? Or do we present evidence? You didn't meet anyone. Well, that's not true. Because I've got nothing to do with this. I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint. Come on, I expect to see those Crimson Lake faces now. feel like simply pressing it isn't going to be enough. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got this. You didn't see anyone? Bullshit. Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry, but having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly does sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened to cross a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts. That's right, me in the flesh. Listen carefully, witness. Doesn't matter if you change your name. As long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But, what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to do is change your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. Uh-oh. Let's get on the witness. Maybe he is the mastermind. Second round died, so I better add 10. Let me just brush up on... Can I get an autopsy? Okay. Interesting. What am I betting when a white flash almost blinded me? What happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It's like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. Totally burnt out. Like almost gone. Solve the case, you must find our inner self. Therein is the clue that'll crack the whole case open or something. Yeah, something like that. What did you say? Oh, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Around 10. That's a big time gap. I was busy being excited, I guess. Meeting time at 10 p.m., but I can wait. And I thought she might come early too. She didn't come at all in the end, because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up. Don't go picking my fond memories apart. I was getting a little worried. Thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. But I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. This light was, of course, lightning. Like kapow. Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom. Or a little like that. That's more like a punch from Miranda. Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so... The window in Dusky Bridge was on fire. Think, I was burning up as well, from the fire in my heart, and that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. Not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first witness. Thunder's gonna be important. At 5 minutes? I mean, suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is the small shack you were in from the bridge? Well, it pretty much stopped snowing. Like I'd recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfire kids could make during school camping trips. Camping trips can't compare. Bleh. Why didn't you call anyone? Why did you go to the bridge? To just check it out is kind of weird, but sure, why didn't you call anyone? He was painting, wasn't he? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge. Well, of course I thought of doing that. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Huh? Yeah, okay, my reason, no reason. I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to. Time is right. Yeah. Thought I'd better tell someone about this. Then Nick came up yelling about the murder. Till he made me forget about the bridge. Fire's pretty much out by then anyway. Said after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much more or less. So something that doesn't quite fit. Heart. Don't know the whole truth. Okay. Let's try to find stuff that pertains to the thing. So, for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. Okay. Ain't that. There was still lightning. At 10:45. Okay, I think that's our cue. Let me save though, because I'm not low on health, but you know. So it would have been 10:30. And what time did it strike? What? Check around 9, so it would have been around 10:30. Yo, Anthony, yo. Thank you for the resub. How you doing? What the hell is wrong with... Oh, wait, and you finished Ace 23, so now you can join us. Anthony literally binged like this entire game over the course of like 3 weeks. It was epic. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed before the... Okay, so at 10:45. And he said... Oh, we said he was at the shack at 9. And then at 10:30... Where's the part where he says 5 minutes? Like, I think the timing on this weather report is important. I'm just not presenting it at the right time. There we go. It's been Jeff. I finished first case of Apollo, but now putting on hold so I can finally watch Falcon the Lunar Soldier in my free time. Oh, nice. That's an interesting show. Yeah, let me know what you think about it when you finish it, because that is it's an alright show. It's the Marvel shows are they're interesting. They have interesting ideas. I liked it as I was watching it, but you know. Anyway, your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hey, Edgy? You make it sound like I'm some sort of alien. But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. Winter Shoulder. Yeah, Foz was the weakest Marvel show, TBH. Yeah, I'd say so. The problem here is time. Never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your motorcycle. How long did it take for you to catch up with them? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45. Say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there at around 11 p.m. Well, sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There's no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. Excuse me. I have an objection. You do? Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. I'm Laurie Stunham. It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. Your sister only said around 11, in which case it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Franziska von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery, for there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15. Which means, what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until the flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m., but Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you try to stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then, what happened during these missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just got brutally woken up by toilet splashback. Ugh. I guess I was still sleeping after all. Order. Order! So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Mr. Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there is a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Yeah, witness, why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn? And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty. That's what it sounds like. Ah, but this is Larry we are talking about, and even he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. Edgy. I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say it this time, everything. Gah! Didn't say it. Very well, I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? I swear he was painting, but now I don't remember. I'm a Doonim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out, and then he came running up. I suppose artists can be strange folk. That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it. Shredworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains. What would that be? It's a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him. Ha ha ha. You'll regret this, Edgy. Yeah, why would you... Okay, let's see what that reason is. It's only like 4 statements. What? After 11:15, if he was drawing until then, that dispels all doubts. Okay, let's just press everything. God, what a fucking banger. The lady's like I am. You are an artist? The good music, yeah, really good. Again, that's what he calls himself. Names mean nothing. There's only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing? Came with it. He did not sketch Wright falling down. What is... Entire world may be changed by what is depicted there. Well, wow. No, I couldn't have imagined it turn out like this. Studio's debut would take place here today, like this. Show it now. Okay, but steel yourselves. These... well, so this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? A response? Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames, I really did. He's actually pretty good. It's going to get ugly. Oh, it's the song! I was like, man, it's been 30 minutes since I've heard, what is this? Investigation Core 2002? Is that what this is called? No, Investigation Core is the other one. He's bad at life but good at drawing, yeah. This mysterious flying object. Larry. The burning bridge is fine, but what is that unfortunate looking figure? Thought you might. Much I might want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course, Iris. She'd take better care of herself. We had to plan for our future, you know? What happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that? That's a different thing. Oh, well, what is this called? 'Cause it's the frickin' Justice for All theme that they play like every 5 seconds in this game. Answer this next question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames. Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist, a real artist. Are you high? The girl, she's really high up in this picture. Yo. That's a good joke. What was that? Or what was that for? Francisca, I need you to come prosecute a case. It involves Phoenix Wright. Yes, I will be right over. Oh wait, you just called me over so you could come and kick my ass in court. What the fuck? This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory. Please whoop your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there is some precedent for this. Oh, bruh. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge, at least. It was really something to see. This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. What? Me? This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory to foolishness. Miles Edgeworth. Let's get back to the cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here. Yes, Your Honor. The reason to remember this moron. Well, we did my debut piece. Get the thing away from me. How do you get it from that angle? If you're in front of the bridge, how do you get the bridge from that angle? Okay, no, that would have been too easy. Her white hood fluttering. Oh. Should have looked at the statement. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1. That's it. It's the truth. If that is truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain. What might be that might be that the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make these claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and the Iris is my darling hood. It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight? Bruh. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have an Iris's hood? Oh, bruh. Angie, what's going on with Iris and Nick? Why you Nick, you dog? He's like, bruh. I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage. Huh. What is it now, Venus? Feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this day to come. How old is he? Got it. Edgy, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you. What? What is the meaning of your outburst, witness? I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence. Definitive? Evidence? Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Laurie Stunem, shall prove it. Deluxe evidence? Uh-oh. To ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Anything you know concerning the defendant is depicted in the sketch, and shows your evidence that the nightmare was actually a reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy, because I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain. You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. Oh, a crystal sphere. It's what, pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers. The sphere. Where did you find it? Let me see. Around here. Somewhere looks about right. And he was half buried in the snow. It pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. The Horde accepts this crystal sphere. That's mine, okay? I want it back afterward. There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood. What? Blood? Ready, Edgy. By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore. You want to be called Laurice Dunham a few minutes ago. Didn't they like make a point that there were not spare hoods? Okay. We got like a couple things to go off of. You have a crystal sphere. No. Okay. Alright, time to press. Bridge when you got there, you say. Guess she went back to Hazakura Temple. She's a girl after all. She must have wanted to look her best. It'd be lovely to live in the fantasy land of Larry's mind. Actually, it's so depressing that I can't even work up the energy to point. What do you do next? So you searched all over for her. She's flying pretty high, you know. Thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Yeah, it was more than possible. Also, when I headed out to the shack the first time, I was snacking on a banana. I was pretty sure I threw the peel away somewhere around there, so you know. Litter bug. So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing? I don't really remember. I kept on falling over myself and kind of lost it for a while there. You fell over yourself? Yeah, the snow was so deep, and there was even a banana peel out there. Yep, there's Stupid, and then there's Larry Butts. Short of it is that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? So what happened next? Half buried. It's very hard to spot, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too. I'm impressed. You did well to find it. No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro. A genius security guard. I used a pen light I borrowed from my company to help in my search. And it sparkled really brightly, as if it was saying, here I am to find me. It does indeed look very much like this crystal sphere on Iris's hood. But need I remind you that she was not wearing your hood that night? Yeah, this is what I remember. Sphere was found near the bridge, that is a fact. Did it come from a hood? Where could it have come from? That's the question I aim to answer. Yeah, okay, so this is... I mean, again, like... she has a fucking thing on her crystal sphere. I mean, a crystal sphere on her hood, so I thought it would be her. Let me press this statement first. But one last time, Larry. The reason you thought this was Iris are the hood and this crystal sphere, correct? That's right, my gut is never wrong. Met that old bikini the next morning, and her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound. Swearing into this very room earlier today. The whole Naruto Storm game went on sale. The Legacy went from 120 plus to 25. Steam sale, really? Check to see if Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on sale. Because if it is, I want to buy it so I can play as Phoenix Wright and beat people up. Because it goes on sale for like $7. But I feel that all that awaits us are further mysteries. Shit. It's a short testimony. Fuck. Okay. So, I'll save. Just want to make sure there's no, like, crystal spheres around here somewhere. Any of these pictures. Ah! Oh! There we go. Larry, that night, there was someone. Someone who lost a crystal sphere. There was? Who was a stupid idiot? Miss Elise Dunham, the mentor to a stupid idiot. The victim? Oh, thank goodness. It's been like, what, 10 minutes since I've heard this song? Man, I'm so glad they're playing it again. Ultimate Marvel isn't on sale? Damn. I'll keep saving. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere. Hey, that's my photograph. Give it back. A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch. They look nothing like... In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff, found at the scene of the crime. Ah, the crystal sphere, it's gone. What? 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 He's going through all the sprites. Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either. That was in time with the music. That was cool. That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Dunham? That's weird hearing her like actual voice versus the stupid over-the-top accent that I give her. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to research a foolish conclusion. First of all, the sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected. You can't do that. I saw it with my own two... Yeez! And these crystal sphere. This is nothing more than a red herring. You honestly believe that? Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunham was in her room on the night of the murder. There's no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all. Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Actually, sorry, I want those screenshots. Why are you pointing at me? Sorry, this is gonna take me like 2 seconds. Because I think it's funny. Just give me that. Wait, and then give me. And then give me this. No, you won't show it to me. I'll use it on you, idiot. That's why I'm getting the screenshot. Okay, never mind. Now I'm not going to use it because now I don't want you to use it on me. Jesus. Ugh. Damn it. The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case? That crystal sphere. He was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder. After the murder? There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that he was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw off the investigation of the scent. Which is exactly the same reason that he threw that ridiculous sketch. What? You mean, I'm the killer? No. All joking aside. Just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless these can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case. You're a fucking dumbass. Her staff was missing the fucking purple ball. We found the purple ball. There's no evidence that Elise Dunham left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, this case is going to transform into something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth. What's your final opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere? If it's not related to this case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I prove it? Can I prove that crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place? No, it's impossible. It's not possible. It's certainly strange that the crystal sphere is found near the bridge. Perhaps it's just a curveball from the killer. I just want to get a bad ending with Edgeworth and see what happens. Well, Miles Edgeworth seems to have nothing further to say. Then I'm left with no choice. See no reason? Hold it. What is this? Hey, Edgy, you're a defense attorney, aren't you? It was Nick standing where you are right now. If it was Nick, do you think he'd give up? No, we'd find the truth, no matter what it took, no matter how crazy it seemed. Right. This moment, I'm standing where you should be, which means there's only one thing to do. Think like you. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. Ah, okay. That was cool. I like that little scene. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case. You will do what? It's that look in your eyes. You've reminded me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered. That should come as no surprise. Because right now, I am Phoenix Wright, and I am indeed cornered. Man, the dialogue for this case has such good dialogue, man. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Fuck. No, save. Ah! Drop before the murder. I can't even look at the fucking. Oh yes, I can. It's in my evidence. Half covered in snow. So look at this. It's gonna be times again. So 7 to 10:50, and then she died at 11. She died 10 to 11. So she died from 10 to 11, and it was covered from snow. And it was snowing. Seven to 10. Can we just go with this? For the flock together. Are you familiar with these phrases? Miles Edgeworth. I think one such bird is calling for its fellow now. Go, go, Edgy, do it. Prove it. Win, win, win. Shit. Okay, no. I'm on the right path, I think, with times. That's why Phoenix Wright would do this. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. Sorry, Phoenix Wright. Ah, shit, I forgot to say. Okay. We don't have a picture of her without it. Dusky Bridge because the picture was taken at dusk. Wouldn't put it past the localizers. Which picture? But yeah, I mean that is a very I mean what is the like the original like the Japanese name and what does that translate to? I'm curious. All right. The staff's not even in this picture, so it's not in this. Right mindset, wrong evidence. Okay, so definitely time. Man. God damn it. Because I don't think this helps us. It's a nice painting. Evidence related to time. There's a testimony that has a time, but that definitely isn't it. Okay, let me think. Victim staff, sword, not the scroll, not the hood, the note. Oh, the note. Read tonight at 10. No. No. Why would it be? Why would it be the fucking note? What am I thinking? That's nothing to do with a stupid ball. And can I please save at the right spot? A little dialogue. Plug and chug. Maybe. When she was alive. Really? Well, because the staff had to have it. She had to have the staff when she was alive. And so, couldn't find the Japanese. Will keep looking, keep you posted. Thank you, Narwhal. So the fact that the staff didn't have the ball in it when it was found, you know, like, it's weird. That means the ball had to have been dropped before the murder. So why would it not be the fucking staff? You know? I don't get it. No hints, no hints, no hints. I'm on the edge of tomorrow. Sorry, Sonic reference. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, but Sonic is cringe. Yeah, I know. I mean, okay, before the lights out bell, so it was received before 10 o'clock. Damn it. What have we not done yet? We've done everything that's like relevant. Horrible sketch of... Why are they saying it's horrible now? I think it's plug and chug time. Actually, Anthony, give me your hint. Because I can't. I can't believe it's not the fucking staff. I feel like I'm onto something with the staff. And I'm mad that it's not the staff. Because I'm right and I'm epic. And this game is cringe. So go ahead, give me your hint. That's gonna make me look stupid. Room, that's Iris. Body fell 10 feet after death. They're saying this bitch can fly. Maybe she fell 10 feet before her death. When in doubt, Donna was epic. This is true. This is true. This is 100% factoid. Absolutely. Mindset, but remember that it's snow before the murder. Is it the fucking ball? God damn it. This crystal sphere. It was buried in the snow, correct? That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it. That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. When the crystal sphere is dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly. Snowing? On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there is no snow on the victim's body. Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder. Night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose. What could that have been? Sphere. There's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge. The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness. Just who is the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma? Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? Oh, wrong voice. The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. That's not exactly true, now is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body. That's the same thing. No, it isn't. You said it yourself. Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed. If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding. You are not forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. At least Dunin's body was found in the Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes but not by snowmobile. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way? And that's why she wouldn't tell us. I got this. This is a big risk. On that snowy night, there's only one way that a body could have been moved, the snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon, but it could have also been used to carry a body. Order. Yeah. This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave. What do you mean? The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin? Heh. You're too late, Franziska Von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation. What? Oh, I thought I was going to break out into the other song. I was about ready to go crazy. But, nah, this one's cool too. Where is the victim Elise Dunham really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this... Whoa, that one went really high-pitched. Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you. That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances. Grr. She's like, I'm fucking going back. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Franziska Von Karma, you make a wonderful partner. Excuse me? There was one reason, and one alone for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Then I wouldn't have had Frenzy whipping. Ouch! Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel. A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by. What a shame. This is all your fault. Such a terrible weakness. I demand satisfaction. He's dead. He just dies. That is the end of Larry Butts. I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. We're carrying out thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you, right? Court is now adjourned. Wait, so is Wright just gonna pop out of the hospital? Like what? Ah, that was epic. He's like, I'm all better. One day later. Larry Butts lies here. Nobody loves him. Hottie Clinic. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Still up at this hour. Reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I've read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world. Bruh. Whoa, wait, so this man fell off a fucking bridge and he's like, yeah, but I'm fine, I just got a cold. The river was a little chilly, so I'm out for a day or two. No broken bones, no burns from the fire, just that's it. I feel dizzy, my ears ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But not actual fire from the burning bridge, just so we're clear. Just I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him somehow. Massive head, my spinal trauma. I get a runny nose. Bruh. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? Ah, I wasn't ready for front-facing Edgeworth, but at the same time, it feels nice to be flipped around, and also that I don't have to, because I've been doing the Edgeworth voice for an hour now, and like this was full when we started. And it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get another water bottle. Like, Omnia staff video. What are you talking about? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian, in honest speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Oh, he's doing the thing. Anyway, I read today's trial record. Use front edge as the end of... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose because it looks stupid. I love front-facing Edgeworth. I think it's funny. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. Did you give my badge back? Yeah. I got everything back. Cool. Jintora is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. Heh, that's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I had the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. No, come back. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. Ah, that's right. Maya's still stuck over at the Inner Temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. POV, now you are sick. Make sure you aren't the imposter. What? Are you... What? Why would you say that? I don't have a sidekick. This is so... I feel so liberated and free. Like... Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. What a banger. What an amazing song. I listen to the song all the fucking time. It's so good. Where do we want to go? I don't want to investigate here. Like, there's nothing to investigate. I guess I mean, we'll check out Heavenly Hall first. I bet Larry's here. Oh, Larry, Laurice. Sure, he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Okay. I should speak to my client. I think that's important. Come on, please, for art's sake, I swear. And one guy I know could be this persistent and high strung. I'm talking about the hero in here, the heroine of my book. I'll make you famous. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I'm so glad she's... I mean, well, we were gonna see her in court, but like... A fool's fool who foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, ow. Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up when you want to grill me over a name. Franzi. Oh no, he's calling her Franzi. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told. Veep a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least a semi-coherent testimony. Before that, you have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh, just like that dude with the red underwear. Just think I'm gonna forgive you guys when it comes. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come back crawling to a pole. I can read, guys. I swear. And off he goes. There she is. It's amazing how Vito has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect Finn record, naturally. Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I'm Franziska von Gama, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now, he's gone from this world. Oh. Rest in peace. Jeez. I didn't know he was dead. Don't tell me you so hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright. You will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. Oh, yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. She calls him little bro. Yeah, that's right. They got a cute dynamic. But she's 19. Oh. That is weird. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy weensy peensies all the better. Oh shit. Damn, she really is the main antagonist. Epic. I was not expecting her to... I thought she was gonna go away and be replaced by what's his name? By BKZ. Like I really did. But this is fine. I am more than okay with this. I don't even like coffee. She's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Epic. Ow. No smirking. No weeping. No. Sick. That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix Fight. I came here for one thing, and one thing only, to pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know. Epic callback. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You heard the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. You, bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. I don't think we have anything to present. Well, she's the bad guy, so let's not present anything to her. Yeah, I refuse to help you, Phoenix Fright. Yeah, okay. Easy enough for me. I want to go to the detention center, but that doesn't seem to be an option. There's a bikini. Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Waha, waha, ha, 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 ha. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. I forgot how good the song was. Now that I think about it. It's an acolyte stuck at the Inner Temple. Poor little girl has gone missing too. Oh, does Phoenix know about that? Oh, he's about to go apeshit. That little girl? She's a prodigy. Her mental age is much higher, I guess. Yeah, and she's incredibly based. Well, Edgeworth is incredibly based too. You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? And now we're not going to talk about it. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull... Okay, so my bet is that... What's her name? I forgot her name. Fucking... Fuck. Not Iris. It's not Iris. Fuck you. Was pulling out the sword to like help her, and then that just made it worse. So she didn't actually kill her, even if what she did was not helping, and she was gonna die anyway because she was stabbed in the fucking stomach. But you know, Psyche-Lock, which must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I feel like I must start flying myself. So that man testified so fervently about something so impossible. I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I won't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. Bikini and Larry are telling the truth. I mean, one thing, they both didn't see what they think they saw. Night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple. Is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. Looks like it's about to fall down any second. I've always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes. Oh, don't tell Edgeworth that. I'll be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. I've got to get my out of there fast. So, there's really no need to worry. The area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there. It's surrounded on all sides by the rivers or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she would have to stay there. Means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and no way of escape either? Oh dear, yes I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. No. I want to know a little more about the victim. Afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size either. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. Ma, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again. She always refer to Miss Dunham as Mystic Elise. Oh, yes. Now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We always address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say that for sure she's older than you? Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't know her profile. Like, on her profile, it says, like, question marks. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. No. Yeah, no, there's no way. I thought maybe, but we already know who her mom is. I'm just, they have a similar, but, or I thought they had a similar, but no, they don't. They don't, no. I thought for a second maybe they did, but they do not. We also have to get mixed up in this mess. Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but we'll try to keep it together. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearl, she was Miss Dunham on the night of the murder, remember? I have a temple already now. I was busy preparing for the training. I'd see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner. The murder. It didn't take place right in front of our innocent eyes, did it? Detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's only one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon. Oh, what? Oh, maybe she went across the bridge before it got set on fire? Oh, okay. That is... Yeah, I mean, that could be good. I don't know. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so... Some clues left to be found. Ladder. Hey, luminary ends. Oh, damn it, we didn't get Edgeworth stepladder dialogue. Top of the wall. Bruh. Lane, the stepladder's a red herring. It's just there. Lame. The step ladder, a grave misstep. Ah, I see what you did there. Hey, what was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell? So this is where you've been. Keep it nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well. What? That took like one afternoon? Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what I... Uh-oh. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's... Miss... Sister, please, leave the investigation to me. Then the music changes. It should have played her theme. It would have been funnier if it played her theme there. That would have been so much better. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to, as you work to pin the guild on Irish. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow, that hurts, you know. Silence. I, Franziska von Kammer, will personally guide you through your investigation, so you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Oh, she's my side character. Oh, I'm just realizing it. She's my Maya Fey, at least until we go over the bridge and rescue Maya. But for the next, like, 2 rooms, like, she's gonna be... Wait, can I go... Is she gonna commentate on everything Hang on. There's no way they wrote dialogue for, like, if I examine this and then she's not gonna... Or if I leave and I go to, like, the courtyard. No. Yeah, okay. That would have been too good. That would have been awesome. If I go here. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, let's go. No, not Bikini. I thought it was gonna be Franziska. She said, I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Okay. So they become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick. That voice. Oh. It's the murderer. Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick. So you were here ever since that night. I was so lonely I thought I was going to die. When I woke up the morning, I saw that Dusky Bridge was gone. So, have you like not had anything to eat for the past 2 days? You must have been very trying for you, little girl. I'm Franziska von Kammer, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I am here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your wig. Kick her ass. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Oh! I thought she was... you know, because Pearls was the last person she talked to. I thought she was whipping the child. I just assumed. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. What are you talking about, Pearls? Mystic Maya. The building collapsed. Maya is dead. That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I'd better take another look around. I finally got a chance. Something about this place seems different. Was this Among Us furnace always open? This includes until in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. It's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember. Yeah. Snow incinerated the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something. Probably fire so they could survive the 2 fucking nights that they've been here? I don't think that's a clue. I think they've been surviving. It's impertinent to call people by their full names. I was only copying you. That's good. Phoenix Wright. What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? A port? You dumbass. That metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that. That's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this was probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Fright. But I didn't say anything. All the Buddha statues line up along this path. Phoenix Fright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. The gate is open. That's not supposed to be open. There's no entry on the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix Fright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever? It's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? God, this is the best part of the game, and it's going to be so short. The sign says Inner Temple. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Fright. She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. This must be the door that leads to the Inner Temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. There's a solitary room in here to call the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Fright. Yeah, you're completely out of shape. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. No, I want an entire case where it's just the two of them. This is such a good dynamic. I need more of this. It's funny. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she's supposed to be in here training, yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange lock. Wasn't there 2 days ago. Is that a Psyche lock? Someone's really giving off some strange vibes. What? Why is there mustard on the... What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Fright? Scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... A woman? I don't see any woman here. It's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? The scroll. It's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, there's a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute. I see. Oh, you found... Okay, so I downloaded a zip that had the script of this game. Every line in English and Japanese side by side. Text search Dusky. Apparently the name of the bridge is Oboro. I don't know what Oboro means, though. Okay, well, let me run through a translator real fast. We can do that. Can I, Cool. Translator. You don't want to use Google Translate. That one actually sucks. DeepL is the good one. So it's... Nope, that's my Discord. So Oboro? From Fire Emblem Cringe? No. Oboro from Japanese? Ovolo. Well, that's why they just made up a fucking word for it. What does it mean? Oboro. Shut up, game. Oboro. If they called it Oboro Bridge, that would have worked, but I don't think that's a literal translate. I mean, okay, fine. Let's try Google Translate. Undo. Yeah, no. Interesting. Very, very interesting. One website said Misty. Okay, so it could have been like Misty Bridge and they changed it to Dusky. They don't always go for literal translations in this game, obviously. They do what sounds cool instead, which I'm all for. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. I said that line twice on purpose because it's funny. In fact, I'm going to screenshot it because I should have been screenshotting like multiple things from this whole... I'm going to play this again. This is good. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. It's supposed to be the gravy that we have with the roast on the night of the incident. Why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Can't make out what's wrong in school. I don't want to send you Americans and your so-called artist. Yeah. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open these, Phoenix Fright. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch her things. But a pity, it's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. Thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything, except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Ugh. Look at those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix Fright. Wafer-thin? Yeah, you know, thin, like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in Germany. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those changed. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. What old Japanese for vague, dim, or misty, often relating to the moon. Yeah, see, what translator did you fucking use? Because I used 2 of them and they both fucking sucked. I mean, I could have gotten like Eli or someone I know that actually speaks Japanese. That's cool. So yeah. So like vague bridge. Yeah, that'd be a dumb name for a bridge. So I'm glad they changed that. I've never seen a lock quite like these before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. But this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? Thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Whoa. I was not expecting him. But Prosecutor are we gonna get Godo and Von Karma interaction? Oh my god. A conversation on GameFAQ. Bro, you didn't even need your zip file. Damn. Prosecutor? Oh, they know each other. How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Ha! I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Oh, there's BKZ. I was wondering why you weren't in chat this whole time, but now you're here. Now that he's here, enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare, Trite? Oh, they don't know each other. Okay. This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Ha! Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? These Casey's mine. Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand a woman like you. I'm only going to say this once. Lady Von Wippenberg, go home. Phoenix Wright. What are you hitting me for? Ah, you deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Trite. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godo today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? Godo sexist? Based. It's some important business. That was why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. Return from the depths of hell to do battle with you. See, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. There's a lot of debate on the internet about that line. Apparently Godo is insulting more her young age rather than the fact that she's a woman in the Japanese. I didn't actually take it as like a sexist thing. I just I can't stand women like you as a stand-in as like, I can't stand people like you. Is how I interpreted it. But of course, because he said woman like you, then, you know, you can just like crop out the rest of the statement and just make him say, I can't stand women. And that makes it funny. But, you know, where the fuck is Maya? Is she dead? I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk on a body with... Damn, now I feel bad about all these cases where we're like, how come you didn't see, like, the fucking thing on Mask to Mask's outfit, you stupid idiot? A body going with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but... You say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, trite. You. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me. Val Phoenix fight, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know how Godo was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite? There, you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. What? Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. It's the only place that the search party is yet to explore. Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No, which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool. If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? Oh man, they had to hit us with the first game's music. You killed her. No, that's not how it was. What the fuck? Okay, he's throwing accusations. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you've learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now... you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No. What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't you just take some, like, cutters on the chains and... why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area's always been prone to earthquakes. Repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any sense of force used to break the lock open would... let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well. Then I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key. Sure. Just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole. That's right. Interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. And who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? An acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern. The attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times now that I think about it. So that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. Hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Goto. How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Fright. That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. Holy shit. That is not how I was expecting. I thought she was going to be all down here and all like cozy. Okay, so the gravy. Oh, was there an earthquake? They didn't mention an earthquake. Let me... No, nothing here. I mean, this is weather, not earthquake. But I'm trying to figure out the gravy thing. That's so weird. But I mean, Maya's clumsy. She could have just fucking tripped and fell. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself. Where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess it's better. I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ah, my brain. It's driving me nuts. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? But please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder. With my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Something on your mind? How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. He's trying to be clever or something. So what's behind this, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden? A garden? Yeah. Anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. Not telling you. I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Isn't normally the other way around? We'll see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden Phoenix fight? Of course. What else would we do? We want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Oh my god, yes. More Francisca. Okay, epic. Oh. Man, another thing with Maya's name written on it. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What is that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah, what are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... Okay, well, let's examine shit. Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh, pal? You kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says, Maya. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. You better answer all our questions now, Scruffy. Without exception. Yes, sir. Charm or something poking out from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it, too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Dunham? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victims and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. 3 or 4 times where somebody's name was written in blood in this series. I'm pretty sure every time it was a forgery. To be fair, I don't remember what happened with that this time around. Well, Maya's in the first time Maya's name was written, in the second case, it wasn't forgery at all. She wrote it, right? Didn't she? Or was it forgery? No, that wasn't it. The receipt was it helped us because of what was on the back. I don't remember if it was forgery. And then there was in the second game, in the first case, someone's name was written not in blood, but that was forgery. And I can't think of any time in this game. There's certainly a little quaint garden. Oh, what is this huge bowl for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over, but the ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. Does any impact on the case? Oh, we're showing 1.5 is for. Oh, that's right. 1.5. It does my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Ah. Next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me. Gold teeth. A couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those too, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking? Sorry, guys. I'm like losing the accent. I have not had to do it for 2 hours straight before. So sorry that I'm like slacking on it. As recent as the night of the murder. Maya's training here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think that these things were lit up at the time, I guess. Alright. So how's the intertemporal investigation going? We had the best forensic team in the world working the place. A forensic team? And what was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern in the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? It looked kind of fishy to me. You know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually. Guess I better look into them myself. Wait a minute, it's not... This area is not squeaky clean. It's fucking... They have her name in blood. It's a perfect rectangle. It could have happened naturally. Could not have happened naturally. It appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, was it, Scruffy? Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? So I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? But tease it. It's top secret. Can't tell anyone. Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see? I was so disappointed, I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. She's gonna kick his ass. Is that it? That's it. Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Well, I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. I realized, like, right before he started saying it, like, where that joke was headed. Because of what he said to Edward. I want to be a wizard. Okay, Maya. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Goto tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her. There's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on that side of Dusky Bridge. What we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, it felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Maya. So these letters are written in blood? Or maybe it spells bra or draw. You know? You never know. Yeah. What's worse, it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Dooman's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix right. I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what? That's what was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Ahem. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Elise Dunham wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking. From the writing of the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Dunham's murder. Bruh. Okay, that would explain a lot. But sideways and squint, it could be Mario. Sunshine crossover confirmed. Bruh. Well, this game came out in 2004. So what Mario game was 2004? Sunshine came out in 2002. So that would be the most recent big Mario game in 04. Yeah. So Mario Sunshine, you know, in the snowy level. You just go in and like a shine sprite pops out. So Miss Dunham was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set that all up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has become completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. This really was the scene of the crime. We need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Okay. Let's head out. I know Edgeworth wants to talk to us. It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Godo managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. You've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? All right. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright? Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey's in a rather... Thank you. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, Wright? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now, excuse us. Ad time. Bruh, okay. At a time like this. Man, if only if you'd have done like 15 seconds earlier, I would have gotten really mad. Okay, that's fine. I need to get a water bottle. So this works out. So 1 minute ad break. Everybody watching is subscribed anyway, so no one's gonna get this ad, and I'm gonna make no money off of it. That's fine. I'll be right back. Hello. Where's my controller? There it is. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? Like what? Thanks for reminding me. I'm so glad that this is that these two are like hanging out. This is awesome. Oh, hang on a second. Hi, I'm back. Hello. How we doing? Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Hi, Renry. How we doing tonight? Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Ma. From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. Brinry. True. It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back. Would you believe? Based case? This case is pretty good. I won't lie. It's pretty good. Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Bluesuits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Oh, yes. You did great. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who've said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew. I have to auto-subscribe, so haha, 2 months now. Yo, well, that's okay. You get the green badge by your name. It's epic. And it's September, so it costs less money. So you didn't spend that much money. I accidentally subscribed to somebody or left subscription on, and it was my girlfriend who isn't streaming right now. And I'm still subscribed to her at tier 2. Am I tier 2 too? I got like a $5 something charge to Twitch, and that shouldn't be. Who else am I tier 2 to? I don't know. Point is, I got a charge to Twitch. I was like, bruh. True, but I was like, oh, when I saw the notification. Well, don't turn it off. Or else I'll never talk to you again unless you constantly give me money now. That is the terms for being friends with me. You have to give me $5 a month for the rest of your life. It's in the terms and conditions. I'm sorry. No, not being friends. For being Omnia staff. Everyone in Omnia staff is subscribed to me. Look it up. It's true. But I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psyche locks at first. Ah. Okay. Well, because he's telling me, we're gonna save down here. Because he's telling me I can break the psyche locks. That means it's actually time. So, and that we have all the evidence we need. So, good God. Suspicions? I don't. This one I don't know. I genuinely don't know this one. She has to be a mist. Wait a minute. No. No, there's no way. That would be fucking insane. That maybe. Okay. What do I have to prove that? Four. Okay. Fuck you. I guess that doesn't help. I didn't pick up. Oh my god, that. I don't have her profile. I don't know what to present to. Korean Master's Tale. Oh. There we go. I didn't know what that piece of evidence was called. Where did you... And some cheap good luck charm either. But then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talesman like that possibly mean? It's a talesman, is it? Interesting. Oops. She's falling about who Miss Dooman really was. And one other item, unequivocally... The staff? No. Otherwise... Ah, shit. One other item. What fucking item? Present your attorney's badge. Yo, you're right. The sphere? Am I stupid? I feel like I'm stupid. There aren't many other items. Damn, I die. Also the same pattern as the talisman. No. You don't think I have the right evidence? I don't think your mother has the right evidence. That would actually explain a lot. I mean, there's this guy, but that's obviously not it. I do? Oh, well, no. She doesn't have anything here. Is it a person? No, fuck. Okay, I mean, you guys are saying I do, so. The hood? Because we're saying maybe she had a hood? Did you fall off a bridge or something? What does the hood have to do with it? Cause it's fucking, cause I thought she had a hood. I don't know. And it has the same, okay. Think, what did you present already? All of the stupid shit. Apparently. I presented the ball. Define stupid. Apparently everyone thinks I'm stupid. Something else with the same pattern as the talesman. There's this, but I know it's not this. Because she didn't have this. What do you want me to do? Present this? There we go. See, wasn't that? Just look closer at stuff. Bro, there are no apostrophes on any of these. No apostrophe. It's not what you meant. The scroll. I can't look at the scroll. It's... Oh. Damn. Man. The Korean channeling technique. Guess at the top is a sign of that honorable title. Owned. Yeah. No, you're right. You got me. No, no, let's go. This is not a let's go moment. This is a... Told you that nonsense. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Your master Maya Fey told me. What? What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Bruh, we finally fucking found Maya's mom and she's dead? Bruh. Man. Did fucking Maya know? Wait. Okay. Hang on, this is huge. Because Maya was like, oh, I can like spiritually sense my mother. She's alive. And when she does die, I'll know because I'll become like the master. So in the middle of her fucking spiritual training. Holy shit. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. She showed me the talisman with that mark on it. I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The green talisman, it's a symbol of the Master of Kurain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death? So Elise Duman was really Maya's mother. She was Misty Fey, the master of the Korean channeling technique. Truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... Edgeworth. Goodness, the Inner Temple. This kind of tremor might... The Inner Temple, the sacred cavern in the training hall. It might very well cave in. What? Maya! Oh my god. It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go. What? Fair. To the Inner Temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course, you run along now. People may have been hurt, but I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. Yeah. I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. Heard it in Temple. Right! Oh! What are you doing here? Ugh. How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Ow. Hey, what am I getting wet for? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris. She's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? Oh shit, he was on the floor like a crybaby, and she got away. Just now during the... But there's no way she could have planned that. Sphere of earthquakes. Should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the Inner Temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. If we haven't seen her, then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the Inner Temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The Inner Temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the Inner Temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the Inner Temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found was something none of us could have expected. How can there be even more? What is the meaning of this? Iris. Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? Are you serious? the door is hiding secret. When the door is sus, shut up. Oh my god. A 2-part investigation. No. Okay. Do I cut stream early and then we pick this up next week, or do we keep going? The case is good. It is good. Inanimate objects are in fact animate, confirmed. Yo. No, it's shut up. It's her. Right? Stupid Dahlia. I don't know. How long is the second half of the investigation? Let me know. Can I finish it in half an hour? Because that's my bedtime. I pop melatonin at 9:45. That's my thing. Probably not. Not long. Maybe not. We can just save it. We could save it. Maybe next week I'll start. I'll do a Maya Monday at like 6:30. Start a little early. And then we'll just go. We'll try to do the investigation and the trial. That's what it's called. Yeah, I think that's the play. What do y'all think? All right, this was a lot of fun. This game it's really, really good. All right, I wanna thank you all for watching. And I am going to, let's see. We're not gonna rate anyone. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for Maya Monday. Maybe stream this weekend. I know I always say that, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But yeah, next Saturday will be Pokemon, but maybe something this Saturday. I don't know yet. All right, see y'all later. Bye bye.